Bitcoin is about to flash a major signal. This could take everybody by surprise. This could have some legs behind it. It's time to buckle up. If you're new here, my name is Steve. Started in the stock market a little over 20 years ago. I thought I was going to be a big, successful trader, and I got destroyed. I lost a lot of money. I made a ton of mistakes. It was incredibly stressful for a couple years. And over the past 20 years, I figured out how to dominate this game. And I'm here with you so you do not have to go through all the painful mistakes that I did. Hit that subscribe button, join the movement. We're going to jump straight into this. Have you seen what is about to happen in Bitcoin? This is the MACD. The MACD is really simple. When the blue is on top, prices go up. Market is incredibly bullish. When the red line is on top, the market is bearish. Prices go down. It's very simple. Now, for the high majority of the time, since November of 2021, the market has been incredibly bearish. The red line has dominated. The red line has been on top. All but just a couple little blips of the radar here, the red line has been on top. And we are trying to regain our force. The blue line is coming back, and it's coming back with a vengeance. And if you can look at the past time that it did this, when we rallied from the likes of 40K up to 69, that's what this powerful movement has in store, okay? So the question is, we're in this bear market, right? And by the way, if you're new to our channel, we cover the largest moves in crypto. Way back in January of this year, we started preparing everybody for a mega crash. And we called for the mega crash to be activated up here at 48K based on the charts that we cover on this channel. And as of this candle, the 17.5, we called the bottom is in. Okay, does this change our mind that the bottom is in? How is this going to affect it? And is this going to cause a massive rally in Bitcoin? Let's uncover each of those. What we don't want to happen when we're in a bear market like we are now, we do not want to see Bitcoin explode in prices. We did see that back here. We were in this bear market, we were recovering, and you saw this blue line cross up here, and then we went from about a little under 4K to 14,000 because the blue line was on top. We do not want to see that happen because we weren't able to build a sound functional base during that bear market. That's why the top of this bull market was a little bit unorthodox, right? We didn't have the powerful base to really have a powerful rally. You can see we do not want this type of cross to come. We do not want to see Bitcoin go from, 20K and then, triple in prices up to 60K and then have another big crash down, back down here, back down to 20K, which, by the way, it could happen. We've covered that theory in another video. But what we're talking about is Bitcoin forming a base. We have to be able to breathe. We have to be able to have several months down here, not going above 40K, not going below, 17.5, bouncing in here in the range, forming a strong base, and then the next bull run will be incredibly powerful. So can this put a wrench in what we're trying to build here? This cross that we're about to make, and you may say, well, Steve, didn't we already make it? Aren't we already above? We're looking for a close. We need to close this and confirm it, right? We're starting to see the histogram go to green. You can see the histogram here. When it's red, obviously we're not good. This is the more heavy. This is the lighter red color when it's like, hey, we're getting closer to having some kind of cross back up. And darker green is more powerful to the upside. A lighter green is we're losing our momentum a little bit. And you can see we're not messing around. We're going right to the dark green. The dark green is power. Power is coming in. Momentum is coming in. And by the way, the MACD, if you guys aren't familiar with it, we used the MACD on our channel back in January when we had a monthly cross down. We'll quickly just jump to that so you can see the power of these crosses. We called this cross out back here in January. These monthly crosses don't happen very often, and they happen only a few other times. You can see once and twice. This was the third time. This was the start of our big crashed. Okay, nobody wanted to believe it. We called it because of the MACD. Now here we are on a shorter time frame, the 6-day. But what we're seeing is a cross, right? We just talked about how the high majority of this year, the red has been on top. Now, what can we expect when this crosses? Do we still believe the bottom is in? And what if Bitcoin rallies all the way up past 40 or 50K because of this cross? Let's break down each one pound for pound. So if Bitcoin rallied all the way up, right, because of this cross, like it did back here in 2018, again, we would have some trouble with the following bull run. But in all likelihood, that's not quite what the cards are showing right now. If we look at the facts in the charts, it's not showing some momentous move up to 60K at the moment. Okay, so that's unlikely. But could this throw a wrench in the bottom of the market? I don't think so. I still believe that the bottom is in. There are some charts that are relatively scary that we just made a video on. Make sure you go watch that, because there are some charts, particularly this one, that could really play out and not in our favor, because we covered this bear flag, we covered it breaking down, we had this correction point here. This one would be even more powerful because our flagpole is here, and if you connect that here, it could drop us really substantially lower. So we want to keep our eye on that one. But I wanted to give you the facts and the charts, and the facts are Bitcoin is trying to muscle its way in here and trying to change the momentum that's been very bearish for almost a year. We're trying to change it. We've got this cross. It's not confirmed yet. Pay close attention. We might see some bounces in prices. We'll keep you up to date on the latest and greatest. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you right back here in the next video. There's only one question left: when to sell your cryptocurrency. Click right here, right now, to find the 3 simple steps.